Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of April 30th through May 6th, 2018. As always, all decks I'm using are listed in the description box below. I'm going to pull a card to look at your primary energy that you will be experiencing this week within yourself, and then outside energy that will be significant for Aquarius for this week. So let's see what comes through, Aquarius. You've got a house card, and that is the 5th house. So Sagittarius also received this. Relationships of the heart, like romantic relationships, could definitely be on your mind or be highlighted this week. So you're in thought about them, or there's, romance playing out this week, and that's just your primary focus. Others of you just might find yourself in a incredibly creative energy and mood, and if that's the case, run with it. So let's see what the outside energies are. So we have another house card. So we have the 6th house. So we have 5th and 6th house. I feel with this, you are working very hard this week, okay? This to me is more connected to you rather than somebody else because it's a house card. So I feel some of you, if this is like a creative project attached to this 6th house, this could be your job, or you're trying to start your own business this week, or you're brainstorming about how you could start your own business, or you could be trying to create some sort of charity event, or, something along those lines to benefit others. You could also be feeling incredibly creative about reinventing yourself, but this would be more in a physical sense, not so much emotionally or anything like that. This is the physical body, and some of you could really just, if you're, depending on where you are in the world, we're in the spring, summer's coming up, and we all want to look good on the beach, right? So some of you, this is like you are incredibly focused this week on, reinventing yourself physically. And with this energy, if you really stick with it, you'll be very successful at it, okay? Others of you, it might be that, you draw or you paint or something along those lines, and you're, putting yourself out to the public for other people to see. It's just that you're working very hard. It's a meticulous attention to detail, whatever this 5th house energy represents for you. So let's pull some clarifiers. Because if this is about like a romantic relationship, you might be like, okay, I'm about to get myself in shape. Some of you, that could be what this is about. Like, you're single and, summer's coming and you're like, I really want to get in shape. I want to look good. I want to attract a mate. Others of you, this could be like this week, you're like, okay, it's now or never, and I'm going to really, really pursue a mate or a very specific person this week, okay? So let's pull a card to mirror each one of these and see what comes out. So for this 5th house, we have chaos. So interesting. Maybe you could be worrying about, like, if you're in a partnership, you're, worrying about potential upset this week. But let's see what comes out. Okay, so we have the High Priest of Air for this 6th house, and look at it's card 6. This is card 9, if you were wondering. So I'm just going to pull one more, which is risk. So what I feel about this is, you, Aquarius, whatever is going on, whether this is a relationship, something to do with the job, creative project, it doesn't matter what it is. it's that you are kind of scared. Is this going to work? Is this not? It's a big risk either way. You're being very logical about it though, okay? You're on point. If you put in the hard work, I feel there is nothing but success for you. But I feel there's like a lot of concern, you know, some of you, this could be like if you are in a relationship, you're making a decision. It could be about your job or your health. You could be getting plastic surgery, something like that. And you're worried that it will cause conflict between you and, you know, your partner. Some of you, that could definitely be the case. But I just feel like whatever this is, you're nervous to take the risk that you need to take to pull it off. But don't be, as long as you stay clear-minded, Aquarius, I just feel like you could pull this off and it's magic, like. So let's pull some cards to see what goes in your favor this week and what may challenge you. So let's see. And oh my goodness, I don't know why, but my ear is itching so bad inside. So some of you, what does that mean to you? Is like, are you hearing something? Is somebody telling you something? Like, are trying to, like, you know, trying to give you advice about whatever this fifth house energy is? Like, they're in your ear and they're trying to tell you, but you're afraid to take that risk because of failure, or, you know, maybe rejection, or you are afraid to just be like, okay, this is what I'm doing, and it will just cause a, like, big rift. But, woo, man, that just came on. And now that I've told you about it, it doesn't itch anymore. Okay, yay, Aquarius, what goes in your favor? The message, positive news, positive outcome. Yeah, hello, what did I just say? Don't be afraid. I feel like if you just give it your all and you really work hard, like, you're guaranteed success. And I feel like this is an agreement with me, because this is what goes in your favor. Also, some of you this week, you could be receiving a message that makes you very happy, positive news. From a friend, maybe because we have the sixth house here, maybe it's from the doctor, and, you know, things are positive, and it's the news that you want to hear, okay? With this card, it's the news that you want to hear. It could be maybe not even about you and your health. It could be about the health of somebody else that you've been worried about. But, you know, with this, beautiful, right? Nice energy, positive news, positive outcome, the message. So keep all of your senses open this week as well, because this could be also that you'll see a lot of signs and synchronicities as well. Now, what may challenge you is, now we have this is card 9, chaos is card 9, the hidden gift, sadness and ending a new beginning. So whether this is a creative project, trying to, you know, make your body look better, or this is about a romantic relationship, this to me is an indication that this is something that you've tried before, or and it didn't work out, or this is like a relationship that maybe, you know, has ended in the past and now you want a new beginning, or they want a new beginning with you and maybe you're not sure about it. But because this is your challenge, what I feel is that because of the failure of the past, whether it's directly related to this situation or person or project or just other experiences that you've had, which kind of made you a bit insecure about success, like, that's why it's your challenge, is you're afraid that the other shoe's going to drop, or that it's not really going to work out. And, you know, with this and the positive message, a new beginning is here, and whatever didn't work out in the past was a gift to you, okay? And if this is like a project, a creative idea that you keep failing at, just remember this: the master has failed more times than the beginner has even thought to try. So don't give up. If it just keeps calling you, it keeps calling you, and each time you tweak it a little bit more, tweak it a little bit more, eventually it will be fuego, okay? So don't give up. Hang in there. Just be in your right mind, okay? Make sure your mind is right about it. But I feel like take that risk. Take that risk, Aquarius, because woo, good messages. So let's pull some tarot to get a bit more clarity on your blessing for the week, and then what may challenge you. Okay, so with this here coming out over here on the blessing, this is either something that we've been worried about or something we've been feeling guilty about. So if it is like about your own health and you've been slacking off, I could see why you'd feel guilty, right? Or if you've been worrying about bad news, I don't think it's as bad as it. Again, we have positive message. This here, though, this could be like where you've been feeling guilty about a relationship, a choice you made in the past, okay? Or if this is somebody trying to come into your life this week, they may be feeling really guilty about a choice that they made in the past and the way that it affected you. So this could, you know, with this message, it could mean there's an apology. So if there is somebody that you really want to reconnect with and you owe them an apology, I feel like you will have a positive outcome in that with this card. Because the next card is the star card in this position, which is, you know, this light being has come to grant your wish, to fully heal you. And you see this rose here, there's new growth to the situation, the creative idea, and it's just very positive energy. This is also the card that represents you in the major arcana in the tarot. So your own energy, wish coming true for Aquarius, healing coming in for Aquarius, new beginning coming in for Aquarius, where there was worry, there was concern, there was guilt. And then lastly, we end on this side with this card, which is the Page of Swords. This could represent your energy, or it could represent somebody else, because this is air energies, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or this just could represent the stance you're taking or the stance that somebody else is taking. And with this particular page, we're very defensive. So if somebody's coming back in to your life trying to make amends, this could be you, where you're feeling defensive and saying, you know, blah, 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 you did X, Y, Z, I just don't know. Or if you are reaching out to somebody, this could be their energy towards you just based on, you know, whatever happened. But because we have positive message here, it's fine. Like, you guys will work it out. This might be if this is about like your physical self-improvement or creative endeavor, work, you know, you could just be very protective of whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And, you know, you don't want to talk to anybody else about it, because they might, you know, taint your energy and your thoughts about what's going on. So you might be better served to keep it to yourself. Okay, especially if you know not everybody can be on your team and be excited for you. So with this hidden gift as your challenge, let's pull a few cards to see what's up with that. Yeah, this is definitely a person that they're things may not have gone well with. This is the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. But this person is like, hey, you know, I want bigger adventures in my life. And they may have abandoned you somehow, some way, or, you know, they said they would help you and they didn't. But remember, whatever happened here, it was for the better that it didn't work out. You know, right here, we're a little hostile. This goes really good with this energy. It's like, you know, there's some disagreement here. But lastly, this is like, you know, victory. So if this is like a project or about your, you know, self-improvement, believe in yourself, like you can achieve this. Whatever risk you've got to take, it's worth it. It's going to turn out positive. It's not as scary as you think, okay? Take the plunge. This is like a relationship, whether they're coming back in or you're reaching out to them, you know, be vulnerable, Aquarius, because again, I see positive outcome. The fear more exists inside of you. There might be some bit of exchange of words, okay? Just because we're a little upset with each other, just depending on what happened. But ultimately, you know, harmony can be achieved. So don't be afraid to take whatever risk you need to take, you know. Healing is coming in for Aquarius, and if you need to reach out and apologize to somebody and make amends, you know, I think that you absolutely should. And this is just a general reading, you know, so if you don't get a positive outcome from that, then look at it as it's a hidden gift that you didn't, and trust the universe. And at least now you know for sure, and therefore you can have closure and not spend, you know, the rest of your life wondering. So these two, or these three, actually flew out as advice for Aquarius. So yeah, you know, Aquarius, you are wise, stay grounded, be very solid, you know, don't play into petty dramas, don't allow yourself to become dramatic. This is just saying be very wise, have a lot of integrity in everything you do this week, and everything will work out in your favor, okay? Next, we have this guy here, and, you know, connect to Mother Earth, Gaia, 100%, especially that these two cards fell out together. Connect with Mother Earth, Gaia, for those of you that feel that vibe, because here is the last card, which is the butterfly. So to me, this is saying, like, if this is like self-improvement, whether you're going to start exercising or get like some sort of, you know, surgery to enhance and improve yourself, I feel like it will be a positive thing either way, okay? I judge nobody, and please, I don't want to hear anybody judge somebody else if they get plastic surgery, all right? I'm incredibly spiritual. I believe the soul, you know, is truly what attracts us to each other. But, you know, even me, I'm like 40 years old. I'm like, oh no, mama's got to go see the, you know, go to the spa and see what they can help her with. So, you know, I feel you if that's you, and there's no judgment. So, you know, please don't comment about that, because our bodies are our physical vehicle, and that's the presentation to everybody else. So, no, I don't believe we should completely put our value on our looks or anything like that. But I feel like caring about how you look and having an interest in presenting yourself and grooming yourself and keeping yourself up makes you feel better about yourself in general overall. So, you know, those of you that is what this is really speaking to, I feel like if you stick with it, you are going to transform into what you picture in your head. So, if it's exercise, don't give up. If it's, plastic surgery, just make sure that you read a lot of reviews or have a really good recommendation about who's going to perform your procedure. Others of you, if it's about diet change, this is a confirmation that, maybe becoming a vegetarian or a vegan might be your path. If you've been like, universe, give me a confirmation of that. For others of you, that this is more about like a relationship, this is saying be solid and true in who you are, Aquarius. Stand your ground. Be fair, though, okay? Be fair, be kind, be nurturing, be gentle to yourself and to other people involved, because there's some transformation and new beginning, which we have new beginning right here, that can take place for Aquarius this week. So, Aquarius, that is your messages. I am wishing you guys all the best. Take care.